Hello, water signs. How is everyone today? Hopefully, everybody is well. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. And what we do here for the new ones is these are oracle readings, but they're not your typical oracle readings. I don't tell your future. I teach you how to create your future. And these are all techniques and lessons and so on, law of attraction techniques and lessons that water signs can use right now. All right. If you're coming across this video, probably because there's a technique or something in this video that you need to hear that's most beneficial to you right now. Okay. There's hundreds and thousands of techniques for law of attraction, and we could pay thousands of dollars for workshops and so on to learn stuff that maybe won't even pertain to what we need. But Oracle will help find the lessons or techniques that you need, that most beneficial to you right now, whatever you're going through in life. Oh, I got another one here. It's flipped over. Go. Oh, a couple more. There we go. Let's see what we got here so far. We got lots of Bible verses this time. One more card, please, Spirit. There we go. It's there, really. There it is. Okay. What do we got for the water signs this time? All right. Are they all on the page? Let's make sure they're all on camera here. Here we go. Okay. How you react determines what happens next. Okay. And it's true. Right now, most of society is geared to reaction, not proaction. Okay. And that is by design. They don't want you to be proactive. They want you to react because that's how they control you. Okay. They put out stuff to make you react in a certain way. All right. And how you react determines what happens next. Because when you react, you're putting out a magnetic field. Your reaction determines your thoughts, and your thoughts put out a magnetic field. And what happens next is determined by that magnetic field, because you are drawing to you matching magnetic fields. And reacting is the thoughts that you put out brings it to you. So how are you reacting to things? Are you getting all upset about certain things? There's a lot of stuff going on right now in the world. And the way you're reacting to it is determining where you fall in the scale of what's going on in the world. Okay. So pushing back against something and being mad about something is not going to help you get to your most desired life. Okay. It's just putting out more angry energy and bringing to you more reasons to be angry. All right. Same with if you react in a joyful way. It's just putting out joyful energy and in turn attracting to you joyful experiences. So how you react determines what happens next. So how are you reacting? Okay. Water signs are bad for that. Or should I say good for that? It depends on how you're reacting. But water signs are very emotional, and emotions are energy in motion. So what emotions are you doing when you react? Are you reacting in a positive way or a negative way? Because that is what determines what comes to you. Okay. Mark 9:23. All things can be done for the one who believes. All right. Now, belief is an interesting thing, because belief is an emotion. And when you believe something, you don't doubt it. And doubt is an emotion too. And one is the higher emotion of the other. One belief attracts and doubt pushes away. Okay? So all things can be done for the one who believes. So when you believe that you are capable of attracting to you whatever experiences and circumstances that you want, when you believe that, then all things can be done. You have harnessed the energy, the emotion that attracts. So anything that you wish for, you believe, it can be done. All right? Oh. Okay. Now, a curse is only a curse if you allow it to be. And how do you allow it to be? Your belief allows it to be. If you believe that you're cursed, then you're cursed. If you don't believe it, okay, because belief is that magnetic field, all right, if you don't believe it, then you're not accepting the curse, okay? The doubt of it is pushing it away. So a curse is only a curse if you allow it to be. If you hold yourself in such a high frequency vibration, then the curse can't even enter your field, because you're like a radio. Okay, when you tune to a certain frequency, see, radios work on frequencies, and so do you. You have magnetic frequency that radiates from you, and that dial that changes the frequency is your thoughts. That's how you change that dial on your radio. Okay, so when you dial to a higher frequency of love, gratitude, appreciation, and all those wonderful frequencies, then you can't hear the curse. It's a different frequency. It doesn't even become part of your existence, because your frequency that you have surrounded your body with is too high of a vibe. It can't, they don't blend. Like when you're listening to a country station on whatever frequency it is, whatever channel, the rock station is still playing, but it's not, you're not hearing it. It's not on the same frequency that you've tuned your radio to. Okay? So it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Trust me, there's lots of curses that have been put out on me. But I don't vibrate in that frequency, so they can't hit me. It is literally, your armor of God is your frequency. It is the divine spark within you that gives you the ability to think and permeate that frequency of whatever you're focused on out past your body, and it protects you from the other frequencies that don't match it. Okay? That is your armor of God. Your helmet of salvation is your thinking cap, because what you think about, you bring about. And that's your salvation. Once you understand that what you think about, you bring about, then you realize that that is your protection. When you're thinking good things, when you're thinking gratitude and appreciation and stuff, it doesn't matter what curse has been thrown at you. It can't permeate that frequency. It's not the same. Okay? So it's only a curse if you allow it to be. If you allow yourself to be in the lower vibrations that curses would permeate with, then you allow it. It enters your existence and becomes part of your existence, and there you go. The curse is on you, and it's pretty hard to let go. But if you keep yourself in a higher vibration, the frequencies are not the same. They just cannot blend. It's like this. Okay? When you have the same frequencies, they blend, and you allow things into your experience that match that frequency. All right. Live in such a way that karma is always on your side. Same thing. Okay. When you get what you put out, that's what karma is. All right. It's when you put out great things come back. So if you live in such a way that karma is on your side, karma is a great thing. It's great. It, because you can sit back and you can watch how karma is affecting everybody, either good or bad. If you watch bad people do bad things and bad things happen to them, right? Karma's a bitch. Only if you are one. If you're not a bitch, karma's not a bitch, but karma can be your best friend. All right. So if you don't like the karma you're getting, you got to change. You got to live in such a way that karma is your best friend and not your enemy. All right. We are all connected and we are all one because we are all frequency and we are all connected to the ethers. We have a vibrational state that permeates around us, and we are connected to each other. Have you ever said, "Oh, I wonder how so and so is doing," and the next thing you know, they call you, or you bump into them at the store or something. Okay, and it's because we are all connected. When you, if we knew, if we were trained how to use our magnetic fields, you would also know how to talk telepathically to each other and how to visit people without, like, in your mind. Like, you don't have to physically go somewhere. You can literally go visit people in your mind uh, through the ethers. Okay, there's because we are all connected. We through the invisible around it. Okay, you think, oh, it's invisible. How do you know it's there? Well, your Wi-Fi works, doesn't it? Your phone's working, isn't it? Like, that's invisible, and you believe that because you see it working. Well, when you start to utilize some of these tools and put it out there and realize that what you put out comes back, that is invisible. That's like the Wi-Fi, and through we are all connected through that. Okay, that it won't be long from now, I'm sure. A lot of people already know how to, and we're trying to show people how to do it, but we are all connected. We can communicate back and forth, but a lot of it is determining our frequencies. Okay, it's pretty hard to connect with somebody on one frequency when you're on another. So like when we learn how to all vibrate at a higher frequency, then our communication will be more apparent. You will find more proof of the fact that we are all connected by simple things like, hey, wonder how so and so is doing, and next thing you know, they call you or text you or whatever. Okay, we are all connected. We are all one. We have just inhabited these meat suits in order to experience the 3D things like feeling, okay, touching things, tasting things, hearing things. Those are all vibrational aspects of the 3D bodies that we are in, okay? But that's the thing. We are in these 3D bodies. We are not the 3D body. We are in the 3D body. It is our nervous system, our electrical system within the divine spark of electricity within us is us. Okay, we are just inhabiting our bodies so that we can experience touch, taste, sound, all these things that as a frequency, as a divine light, without the inhabiting of the body, we wouldn't be able to experience the way a 3D thing is. Through our 3D bodies, God is experiencing the things that normally can't be experienced by divine light. Okay? The divine light is within us. And all our divine lights are all the same. It is by experiencing different things that those divine lights either grow or get put out. Okay? But we are all, like, if you were to take a dropper, and the energy around us is source energy. Our creation comes from source energy. If you were to take a dropper and put a dropper in each person, which I believe kind of is what happens when we conceive, but that is divine light. That is God trying to experience 3D through us. We inhabit, okay? Inhabit our bodies. The we is not our body. The we is the light within the body. That's the we, okay? We are a copy of, we are created in the image of God. So we are all the same inside. Doesn't matter what our meat suit looks like. Doesn't matter what color it is. Doesn't matter what sex it is. Inside, that divine light is all divine light. It looks the same. It is the same. It's how our 3D interactions determine how that divine light is used or utilized or not utilized or whatever. Okay? So, Proverbs 21:31. Whosoever keeps his mouth and tongue will keep his soul from trouble. Think about before you talk about. Okay? What are you going to say? Hold your tongue for a moment and think about this. I'm sure we remember the cartoon. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, there's a reason for that. Because when you say negative things, you're putting out to the universe negative things, and you're bringing to yourself negative things, the trouble. So think about what you're about to say. Hold your tongue for a moment. Okay? Don't say crappy things because you're putting crap out there. Think about it. Hold your tongue. Bite your tongue. Consider what you're about to say. If it's not a positive thing, don't say it. Don't put it out there because you're only going to bring to yourself. There's the karma. Okay? There you go. Bite your tongue. Think about what you're about to say. And live in such a way that karma is always on your side. Karma should be a wonderful thing if you think about what you're going to say before you say it. All right? That's your chance. Bite your tongue. That is your last ditch chance to change your karma. All right? And again, here we go. See, Matthew 7:7. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find it. Okay? Put it out there. What are you putting out? Because what you're putting out, your magnetic field is seeking to bring back. All right? You want to bring back trouble? Put out trouble. You want to bring back good stuff? Put out good stuff. And by putting it out, you're asking. Ask and it shall be given to you. Putting it out there, you're asking. What's coming off your tongue? Because whatever you're putting off your tongue, your magnetic field is looking to bring it back. You're seeking. Your magnetic field is you're seeking. That's looking for what you just put out. When you make a wish, you're looking for it. Your magnetic field starts looking for that wish. So whatever you put out, think about what you're saying. because your magnetic field will find it and it'll bring it back to you. So if you're saying crap, guess what you're going to bring back? All right. See, I have a feeling somebody's doing a lot of shit talk here. All right. Look at what we got here. To throw a hot coal, first you must hold it. Right? Oh, yeah. Somebody's talking shit here. Somebody's talking severe shit here, because otherwise this would not be coming up as a lesson. Okay? To throw a hot coal, you must hold it first. All right? You only hurt yourself. When you pick up a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at somebody else, you burn your hand first. Okay? It may not, you may burn your hand so bad it may not even make it to where you're throwing it, because you're like, ooh, 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 right? To throw a hot coal, first you must hold it. You cannot wish upon somebody else what you don't first have. You can't give somebody what you don't own. Okay? So if you're giving somebody shit, if you're talking smack, then you're also owning it. All right? You're bringing that to your experience. Your karma will reflect all of this. This is what leads me to believe somebody's talking shit here. Okay? This is your warning. Watch what you're saying. Oh, let's do it backwards here. I mixed them up. Watch what you're saying here, because your karma is going to come back to you. All right? You can't throw something you don't own. You can't wish upon another something without you experiencing it yourself, because you have to own it in order to give it. Right? So if you're throwing shit at somebody, if you're throwing hot coals, you must hold it in your hand first to throw it. All right? Now, thought pollution. This is an interesting thing. All of this, you could be thinking you could be talking smack, you could be doing all these things simply because of thought pollution. All right? When you are not consciously keeping tabs on what you're thinking and talking about, and just running off at the proverbial mouth off, right? You're at such a scattered, chaotic, magnetic frequency that everything's coming, like all these different thoughts are connecting to these scattered energies and coming back. You're overwhelmed with thoughts, and it just seems like too much. And usually that happens at a low state of mind, because there's so many different energies that blend with the low frequencies. Okay? And we call it thought pollution, because everybody who thinks is putting it out into the ethers. All right? And when you are vibrating at such a scattered vibration of, this vibration, that vibration, you got a whole bunch of different magnetic fields happening at the same time, because you just can't keep your thoughts together, then you're attracting to you all these different thoughts that really have no determination of going anywhere. It's just chaotic. All right? That's thought pollution. That's thought pollution. You are just attracting everything randomly. It's just like a big bowl of water out in the rain, and it's all just landing in it. Okay? First off, you need to voice, whose thoughts are these anyway? You may have to say it a few times. You have to draw the line. You have to say, all right, I only want my thoughts in here. So I have to take back control of my thoughts. Anything that is not my thought is excluded, is banished from my frequency. You literally have to voice that out. But you'll find, like, fairly quickly, as long as you are holding that intention, that all these other scattered thoughts will just fall off to the side, and you can grab a hold of your own thoughts again and take control of what you're thinking, bite your tongue, whatever. Okay? Take control of it so that your thoughts can be what you want and the thought pollution is gone. All right? When you find yourself in such an overwhelming state where you can't even grab a hold of a thought without it fleeting from you, or it's like trying to pick up water with your hands and your fingers are wide open, it all just falls through. So sometimes it's so hard to just grab a thought and hang on to it. Then voice it, say it. Okay? You keep your soul from trouble when you pay attention to what you're saying. So if you're a scattered mind, then voice it. Say, whose thoughts are these? I banish any thoughts that are not directly from me. And that will help clear. It'll clear the way so that you can grab a hold. You can purposely think a thought that now starts that cycle going in a more positive way. Okay? And start creating, don't throw coal. Start, bite your tongue. Make sure you're not putting out any more crap. Start proactively putting out some nice things, some nice words, nice feelings. Gratitude is the best way to do it. We can find gratitude in just about anything. And if you do that, that starts that plants the seed. That starts the energy of higher vibrations so that it will attract to your experience more reasons to be grateful. Okay? And that slowly turns the tides. It slowly makes more positive things come to you. And it allows you to take control of your thoughts again. And you don't, once you purposely pick a frame of mind, a thought pattern, you set your frequency so that other thoughts can't just become part of your experience. You've determined your frequency at this point. You're not just running through the radio stations back and forth on seek and stop here and stop there. And like when you pick a thought pattern, preferably a good one, because that's going to bring to you the good things. It'll block out the curses. Okay? When you pick a specific thought pattern, it puts out that magnetic field of that frequency. And then all the other frequencies can no longer blend. You won't get thought pollution so bad when you have a specific frame of mind that you're focused on keeping. Okay? Thought pollution won't be a problem anymore. But when you're up and down the scale and when your radio stations are flipping back and forth and looking for something, you don't even know what you're looking for, all the thought pollution, everything around you, all the things that people are thinking, good and bad, all start becoming part of your experience, and it's just overwhelming. Okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed, chances are you've got thought pollution going on, and it's time to put your foot down, say, nope, no more thoughts that don't belong to me are allowed, and purposely pick some gratitude thoughts and start that tune your radio to gratitude, and nothing else will be able to pollute that. And it will attract to you more gratitude, more reasons to be grateful. All right? So I'm pretty sure we covered them all. I don't think I missed anything. That was pretty intense for water sign. Well, water signs are pretty intense, emotional people. So that's what water is. Water is best conductor of electricity. That's why water signs are so emotional, because conducted electricity is emotions, is energy in motion, electricity in motion. And water signs conduct electricity like crazy, which is why they're so emotional. All right. So let's see what our manifestation card is for water signs today. And let's break that up. That looks like a good spot. see what we got here. Speaking of being grateful, how good is that, right? Don't tell me guidance of divine isn't involved here. All right. Here's a, there you go. Be grateful for all that you have. When you're grateful for things you have, not only will you see those things increase, but you will open the floodgates to everything you want and a life full, true contentment and happiness. All right? The floodgates of more things to be grateful for will be opened, and it just happens. It just, when you focus on gratitude for everything, it doesn't even matter what it is. It could be as simple as it's perspective. It could be raining outside, and one person would go, "Oh, it's raining outside. What a shitty day." Another person could wake up and go, "Oh my God, that sounds so wonderful, hearing the rain off the roof. It's so calming, and the flowers needed that, and needed," like, it's the same damn rain, but it's your perspective of it. When you're grateful for everything, then everything that you can be grateful for comes flooding to you. All right? So there you go, water signs. I hope whoever's talking smack realizes that they're just bringing it to themselves here and finds gratitude, because it will change your life completely and fairly quickly too, I might add, especially for water signs, because water signs are so emotional. If you can direct that emotion, that energy emotion, to gratitude, my dear, overnight things will change. It literally can happen within hours. Okay? When you get good at this, you can manifest things almost immediately. I can manifest a parking spot on my way to the grocery store. Okay? You can learn that, and it's not that hard. It's mostly just believing that you have the ability to do so. All right? Okay, water signs. Like, share, subscribe. You know how the algorithms work. If you found anything in this at all that's useful, please comment. How the YouTube algorithms work is it's like a point system. So when you like something, that's a point. When you comment, that's like, I don't know, 5 points or something. And when you share it, it's like 10 points. Like, it all helps the algorithms so that other people can see what I'm trying to teach here, because this will change your life. Have a wonderful, blessed day, water signs, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.